Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are good. So for this style, I'll be using already a pre-made locks to get this messy distressed locks look without having to stress myself. And this style I believe took me about 6 hours. And mind you, this is a small, so the regular that I normally do usually take me about, I don't know, for the waistline about 6 hours, about the same time, or even 7 hours. But for me, and that's like a regular, mind you, I only had about, I don't know, maybe like 40 something counts of locks. But for this one, I had about, I think, 72 counts of locks for my clients, and it only took me about 6 hours. So probably like double the counts of locks, but same time. So basically, already having a pre-made lock make it so easy for you to get this look in a size small. And it's very soft, very flexible. So even though I'm saying I had about 72 counts of locks, this hair is extremely soft, and my clients love the hair so much. So I'll be doing the ombre 30. So it's like a transition color, it's like a black and then a 30 and then like a really light, like just a little bit of 27 towards the end, as you can see. So right now I'm going to go ahead and prep my hair, and for one pack only had about I think 15 or 16 counts of locks, and I only used about 3.5 or 4 thereabout, guys. I cannot remember right now, but if we had about 15 packs, so just, I don't know, multiply that by whatever count that I used. But I think about 3.5 or about 4, because some packs came in, like some pack was like more than the other by 2 or by 3. But either way, I did not really have to use the whole 6-pack because the hair came in 6 packs, but I did not use all of them. So you can definitely use the whole 6 bundle for 2 clients if you're able to manage your the hair well, and do about 40 something or 30 something for each client. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and prep, and then I'm going to show you how I'm able to also extend the length of this locks. So that will be me prepping the hair that I'm going to use to wrap around. So to extend the length, I'm going to crochet the hair in my client's hair, and I'm going to take one piece. So I'm going to take one piece divided into 2, or one piece, and wrap over the lock just so it could stretch it. So right now I'm just trying to see what color works best, because again, this is my first time doing this style, so I don't really know what color is going to work best. But I think the one that I chose is definitely going to work best for my clients, and I already asked her and she liked it, so we were good to go. Anywho, I'm gonna keep prepping, and then I'll be back to show you guys how I did the style for my clients. Again, I do have the hair in my description. I do have the sprinkle set that I use, and I also have the locks that I use. So if you want to save time, make sure you get this hair. This is like a lifesaver. And now I'll be adding this style to my booking services, because my clients, when I made a post about this on Instagram, they loved it so much. So you're going to see me doing this more often. So right now I am done braiding my clients' hair, and again, we do have about 72 or 70 counts of braids, and I'm doing the boxes and the small. She wanted it full, so that was why I did it full for her. So right now I'm just counting to make sure that I do have the right amount of locks for you guys, so I'm not giving you guys a wrong number. So there are about 70 to 72 counts of locks. Anywho, I'm gonna finish up counting, and then I'll be back to show you guys how I was able to get that look. So now we are back here. As you can see, I already did some of it because I was trying to get the hints of it, and I didn't want to look like I didn't know what I was doing. So right now I'm just going to crochet my clients here in my in the locks, and when I do that, I'm going to go in and out, as you can see, because there was a loop in between, so I put the ends of the locks inside the loop, and then I'm going to twist my clients hair around it. Some people will just rock this hairstyle like this, and it's not really bad if your hair is like black all the way. You can't really tell anything, but right now you can tell the difference between the texture and how it looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do that for the rest for a good amount of locks, and I'm gonna come back and show you guys how I wrap the sprinkles hair around it. and to get the length to be, you know, extended. So I think towards the end of the video, like around the video, I don't know, in the middle somewhere, you're going to see the difference in length before the wrapping of the sprinklers hair and after the wrapping of the sprinklers hair. So if you're doing just all black of this hairstyle, you don't really have to wrap the sprinklers hair around. I only did that just so that it could secure my client's hair, and so it could just be secured, period, because I don't want her hair coming out of the locks. So that's the reason why I use the sprinklers hair, and also to give it that nice length, because of without the sprinklers hair, maybe the hair was like a mid back, you know, 18 or 20 inches, but with the sprinklers hair, it gave her like a nice waist length, and she has a really nice height to her as well. So that was really, really good. And she also wanted it long, so doing that definitely does help. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I don't know how long I did this, but I'll be showing you guys how I wrap the sprinklers hair pretty soon. If you have any questions regarding this hair, let me know, and I am able to answer all your questions now, because at first I was skeptical about this style because I am not really a fan of crochet, but now my clients did not want to book this style, and I'll be having it ready for booking as of on November 1st, and I'm pretty excited about it. So maybe by November or during the month of November, I'll be able to tell you guys more on this hairstyle. So right now, that's the difference between before wrapping it with the sprinklers hair and after wrapping with the sprinklers hair. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep crocheting everything in, and I'll be back to show you guys how I wrap the sprinklers hair again. So yay, we are done crocheting the hair in. So I haven't wrapped the sprinklers hair yet. This is just for me to show you guys how it looks without the sprinklers hair being wrapped around. This is just me crocheting her hair in, twisting her hair with the locks, and then just letting it be. That's the difference in length, you know, with the sprinklers hair and without the sprinklers hair. With the sprinklers hair, is still really cute, but sorry, without the sprinklers hair, is really cute, but with the sprinklers hair, it gives it the nice messy look, which is what my client was going for. She doesn't want it to be, you know, silky and really clean and smooth. So wrapping the sprinklers hair just create that extra mess and you know, just nice, natural, and like messy look to it. So that's the difference. So right now I'm just making space so I can start using my sprinklers hair again. That is the locks without the sprinklers hair. You can see the length, it's longer with the sprinklers hair. It's longer and it's a bit smaller with the sprinklers hair. So if you want it to be smaller or longer, you can go ahead and use sprinklers hair. But without the sprinklers hair, you should still be fine. But I feel like you're gonna, you know, pass better if it was like all black. You know, but if your hair is extremely long, I don't know if it's going to work without wrapping the sprinklers hair, but my client preferred the sprinklers hair, so I'll be using the sprinklers hair for the rest of my booking. Only if somebody want like a cornrow crochet, then of course I would just go ahead and use this alone, use the hair alone without the sprinklers hair. But for my bookings, I'll be using the sprinklers hair. So right now I'm going to show you guys how I use my sprinklers hair. So I took one strand of the sprinklers hair, I divided one strand into 3, and I used one piece for the black side. And as I got towards the ends, I am going to take another piece, which is going to be a color 30, and I'm going to use it again to wrap. So at first I wasn't really understanding because we had 3 tones. If it was all black, again, it would have been so easy. I would just wrap and I'll just be done. But since they're like 3 tones, like 2 different hair colors, I had to use 2 different sprinklers here, which is color black color black, yes, color 1B and color 30 for one lock. So I only used about 1 pack of each color, maybe even less actually, because I didn't use that much sprinters here. It's again, it's just for me to wrap around. And after this, you're going to see me attach the color 30 here, and that's that. I'm gonna continue wrapping until I get towards the end. So one thing I would say is that if you want it to be like butt length and floor length and all that stuff, you can just keep adding and adding on sprinters here. At least you save time from creating your own locks, and now you're only spending time on making it longer. You get me? So that's gonna save you a lot of time. So right now I'm just wrapping until we got to the ends, and as I'm wrapping, it's stretching and it's stretching and it's stretching, and that's how I'm able to make the hair make it longer than the locks came. So I'm gonna keep doing that and doing that. And for some of my client locks, I kind of made it a little bit longer, because I don't know, I feel like as we got to the top, your hair kind of gets shorter compared to like the back and the middle of your hair. So I had to keep adding for my client, just so she can get the long hair that she wanted. And when I'm done to sew the ends, just like my regular distress locks and butterfly locks, I am just going to seal the ends by taking the little piece and wrapping it all the way up. And after that, I'm going to rub it to my palm, and that is all I did. And I think I used hot water for this one. I did not really dip it in hot water. I only used the hot towel steam. When I boiled my hot water, I dipped my dried hot towel in the hot water, and I used the steam that came from the towel, because again, when you dip your towel in the hot water, right, it's already wet. So I used the wet side for my client, just to make it soft and smooth. But anywho, if you have any questions, please do not forget to ask me. I'm always here to answer your questions. Again, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in my next video.